class. My name is Lori Robertson, and yes, you can call me Lori. I'm a mom of three boys. I've been married for 30 years, and we have three Bamettes, which is two girls and one boy, oldest being 8 and the youngest being 3, and they're a hoot to hang out with. It's awesome to have your own kids, but when your kids have kids, there's nothing like it. Um, just every minute you get a chance to spend with them is awesome. Um, we were supposed to give one interesting thing about me. I don't find me very fascinating. I'm just regular old me. The only thing I can think of that I probably did a little different from other folks is the way we had our kids. The three boys were born in 3 different decades. My oldest son was born in 88, my middle son in 1990, and then we waited over 10 years for the last son, and he was born in 2000. So that was pretty cool. Like I said, it was neat having the older boys, and then kind of wondered what was going to be like when you had a younger son. At first, he was kind of like a new car or a new pet, but now, like I said, they're all very close, being 16 to 28. It's kind of interesting. And the last one and the middle one, at different times in their life, looked identical. I could not have cloned a better kid. It's been a pleasure raising the kids and now starting on the grandkids. For me, I decided to go back to school at 50 to get my BSN. That was kind of crazy to wait all these years after being a nurse for 20 years, but no time like the present. I've got a lot of work years left in me, so I'm finishing my BSN up. Probably November, I think, is about time for graduation. I started last February. I fast-tracked. I did 2 classes every 8 weeks and worked full-time. And let me tell you, that is a project within itself. It's hard to fit in anything beyond school and work. And when you have statistics in the mix, then you really have a lot of fun. As far as exercise, it hadn't really been here in the last year and a half. Some off and on walking. Last summer I did some walking. Then I had cervical fusion on my neck, so I walked some after that. And then I got lazy again. And during the winter, didn't do a whole lot of walking. But in the last 2 weeks, I have started back walking again. So for me, my goals are easy in cardiovascular because I've already started. I'm doing 2 miles, we'll say 4 times a week. And our terrain here in Wake County is very up and down, so definitely get your workout. A lot of sweating, so that's a good thing with the cardiovascular. As far as weight training, with resistance, hate to admit it, but my husband and my son are huge CrossFitters and love CrossFit, and we actually have a CrossFit gym in our garage, a full one. They both go to the gym, but we have our own. I'm going to try to start some weight training, maybe start with a bar to begin with, and do a 10-pound bar, we'll say 15 reps times 3 every day, 3 days out of the week. And then for my, flexibility? Flexibility, I kind of do now. Before I walk my 2 miles, I do stretch for at least a minute, minute and a half every day that I walk. And so far I'm walking 6 out of 7. We're going to say I'm only going to have stretching 4 days a week, minute, minute and a half prior to walking, and anytime I've got strained muscles. The other type of wellness is one that I had already started before this class too, was spiritual wellness. Back when I started school, it was like I don't have time to do anything, so I'd put everything off, and then I decided, you know what, it's just time to find that extra time that you need, because spiritual wellness is huge in my life. So my dedication for this class is to attend a 1-hour church service on Sunday, 3 out of 4 Sundays a month, to volunteer 1 Sunday a month to be a volunteer greeter on a Sunday times 2 services. And then the third thing is to belong to a small group, and small groups usually meet weekly. We have a dedicated series that we go over. It starts in church on Sunday, and then you finish it up on Tuesday night, and then work on your own during the week. So I'm going to say 3 out of 4 Tuesdays a month to attend small group. Not too bad. It'd be easy to attain. I'm just be glad when it's graduation time and I can move on to the next step of masters. Good luck to everybody. Have a great night.